So here we have the Mercedes-Benz ML250 on a 65 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. The tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can do that from the key or from the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you'll then see we have reversing sensors and plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the speedometer and fuel gauge, and on the right-hand side, the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles, which are 51,271. You can change the information that's displayed in that section by using buttons on the steering wheel. You can see there's various bits of trip computer information, or you can have that digital readout for the speedometer. Just below that, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we are in park at the moment, of course. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using a second ago are just here. We have stereo and phone controls on the right-hand side, and just behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus paddles so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over in the center, we then have the main screen for the radio and the satellite navigation. You can see that I'm moving or making movements on the screen at the moment. That I am doing using this dial just here. So you can do almost everything from the dial, but you can use the buttons on here should you wish to. For example, I'm using the dial to highlight satellite navigation. As you can see, it's a nice clear color display, very, very easy system to use. Back to the radio, or audio I should say. And you can enter that menu and listen to any of the stations that are set there for you. You can alter the presets down the bottom here. You can change between FM and AM radio as well. You can set up your telephone under the telephone heading as well. And if I put the vehicle into reverse, you'll also see that this car has got a full color reversing camera with guidelines that show you what direction you're headed in relation to the image being shown on the screen. Working our way down, we have the buttons I went through just a moment ago, and the main volume for the stereo, as well as the CD player just here. Beneath that, we have a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings. Heated passenger seat, again, 3 different heat settings. We can turn the parking sensors on and off. We can put the vehicle in eco mode. We've got hazard warning lights and the traction control that you can turn on or off as well. Below that, we then have dual zone climate control. So you can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can alter the passenger temperature, the driver temperature, and the direction the air is being distributed in. Once you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning on and off. You can hit auto should you wish to. If you do that, the car will maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control of both the fan speed and direction of the air for you. Any manual adjustment will override that straight away again. We have this section which will open up to reveal some cup holders, and then we have the knob a moment ago that I was using for the satellite navigation screen. The last thing I wanted to mention are the 2 glass roofs that this car has got. The front one of the 2 will open up to give you a proper sliding sunroof as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Mac 1 Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.